Hi, this is Attorney John Cannon with Cannon and Associates, your fierce advocate. And today we're discussing the question of what are my alternatives to going to jury trial in a criminal case? Let's dive in. Jury trial is the final outcome or decision by a jury of your guilt or innocence in a criminal case. However, there are many other ways that your case can be resolved. For one, if it is in your best interest after consulting with your criminal defense attorney, you can waive the jury and have your case decided by a judge, which is called a bench trial. But before a decision for the final outcome of your case, there's many things that can be done. You can reach an agreement with the prosecutor. There's options for diversion programs where the prosecutor will dismiss your case. And if you're successful in completing a program, the case will remain dismissed in some circumstances. There's also post resolution diversion programs where you enter a plea, and upon successful completion of A, B, or C program, then your case is dismissed. There's also probation agreements where, in exchange for you doing one, two, three, four things, the exact circumstances or requirements vary based on the case. Uh, Upon successful completion of that, then you never have to see a day in jail. And there's really two primary areas we want to speak about. One is called a conviction or suspended sentence, where you agree to do ABC, as we just discussed, and the district attorney agrees to suspend seeking you serving that sentence in jail or prison. For example, if you had a crime of larceny that was a felony amount, you could receive a suspended sentence of, say, 2 years. And for doing A, B, C, D successfully, your prison sentence of 2 years would be suspended. And at that 2 year mark, if you successfully completed the conditions you signed up for at the beginning of your case, then you would no longer be able to go to prison on that charge. You would still have a felony conviction, but the chance of prison would be gone, which should give you peace of mind. Alternatively, other than a dismissal for clients, the number one goal we seek is called a deferred sentence. And what that means is you enter a plea agreement with the district attorney, and in exchange for your no longer contesting the case, they will set off sentencing for you to do one, two, three, four things. Specific conditions may be greater or less than a suspended sentence, but you'll know exactly what's required of you. And upon successful completion of those conditions, and without picking up a new criminal charge, not a traffic ticket, not speeding, but a criminal charge, a DUI offense, a larceny, an assault and battery, or felony offense, as long as you keep your record clean for the length of the deferment, then at that date when your sentencing is set off to, the case would be dismissed. An example would be if you have a DUI first offense and there's not a legal problem that we're able to seek a dismissal of your case, then you may receive a deferred sentence for 2 years. You have to do A, B, C conditions of probation. And at that 2 year mark, after you've been successful completing those conditions and remained out of trouble, that date that your sentencing is set off to, your case will be dismissed at that time. And then you could seek an expungement of the arrest and expungement of the criminal charge. So, what do we do for clients? We try to make sure that we've evaluated all the evidence in the case, the good and the bad, and give you a forecast of what we think may happen if you decided to take your case to jury trial. If it's in your best interest to do so, we're more than happy to fight for you at trial and hold the government to their burden of proving your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. However, in the vast majority of cases, we can either obtain a dismissal for a client or an outcome before trial that allows you to avoid the possibility of jail or prison time. Hope this video has been helpful to answer your questions of how could I resolve my criminal case without a jury trial. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments below. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, Cannon Associates, for more helpful videos, and you can visit our website for more information, which you'll find below in the description.